Hi, I'm Professor Chuck. Welcome back to another week of our media series on the Hero's Quest. This week we watched Princess Mononoke. I hope you really enjoyed that. It sounds like you did from your comments and your answers to the questions. Classic Hero's Quest we had here, all the way from the call to adventure. Hard to miss a call to adventure when a cursed boar comes out of the woods and infects your arm with blue squiggly things. Means you need to go on a quest to find the cure for that. Um, so Ashitaki does head out on a quest and meets foes, but he also meets friends and helpers and all those sorts of things. A classic Hero's Quest, and I hope you really enjoyed seeing all those elements. You've gotten really good at spotting all of these things, and I'm proud of you for that. I think I can see that you've been paying attention to our studies this term. Now, I did want to talk about the antagonist. Now, I know I asked you to find the antagonist, and if there was one antagonist in this movie, it would probably be if we had to name one character, it would probably be Jikobo, the monk, and I would say that only because he's just as malicious as Lady Eboshi, who a lot of you spotted as a potential antagonist, but he lacks an ethic. She does a lot of good things. She helps her people. She saves the women. Her town takes in lepers. Even at the end, when she's doing bad behavior, she's doing it to try and save her people and help her people. Whereas Jikobo is motivated entirely by greed. He has no qualms about that. But I think really the antagonist in this film is hatred and is self-centeredness, selfishness, and the real push through this whole story. And this is one of the reasons that the Hero's Quest is so popular and resonates with us, is that Hero's Quest as a story, as a narrative structure, can be applied to lots of different situations. In this particular film, Miyazaki, the director, wanted to apply this to ideas of finding harmony and balance. And so the hero's quest is really, even though he's trying to cure the curse on his arm, it's really about finding balance. We often see this in Heroes Quest. It starts off with sort of one thing that they're after, right? But that one thing can be sometimes what's called a MacGuffin, right? It's a thing that starts the action, but in and of itself, it doesn't really matter. The curse, yeah, it does matter, but he seems to be able to live with it. What he's really after is harmony and balance. And that's what we see in the portrayal of the gender roles here. That's what we see in the conflicts between sort of all the different sides, all the different potential antagonists here, is they're all seeing things only from their own perspective. From a place of sort of selfishness and hatred, and not being able to see the other, and that is what Ashitaki ultimately is able to bring to this as a hero. As a hero, he doesn't know what's going to happen at the end. That's his final test of worthiness. Is he just knows this is the right thing to do, and it might not have a good result for everybody. It might not do it could destroy them all. But he knows that this is the right thing to do, and somehow this is the only way to arrive at that harmony and balance. That's the message of the film. Um, Now, I know that that can come off as being a little bit too idealistic. Maybe it would be hard to see a situation where Lady Eboshi would really want to thank him and welcome him into her town after he basically defeats her at the end. But that's the direction we're going with this film. It gives us a positive message, but not a simplistic message, right? I mean, there are a lot of real struggles here. The struggle between nature and industry. All of those things, I think, are given fair weight on all the different sides. We can see the different perspectives, but ultimately, giving way to any one particular perspective is never going to be the solution. That's what we get out of Princess Mononoke. I hope you enjoyed the film. You did a great job spotting all the elements of the hero's quest. I know you can go out and read a book or watch a movie now, and you'll know right away if it's a hero's quest. So that brings us to our next one. We're going to watch Guardians of the Galaxy. And I've got just one question for you with that one. So watch it this weekend and enjoy it, and look forward to hearing your responses to that one. Look for all the other materials on ProfessorChuck.com, my blog website that I'm keeping going through the series. We're coming up on our last week here. So great work, you guys. I'll see you next week. And in the meantime, stay home and stay well.